Yeah. So look at Jasmin. See, look at trade receivable. It's similar to what we've done before. I'm not looking at that. Let's look at it. See, trade receivable comprised of large number of customers. Previous year, the audit team has undertaken positive trade receivable confirmation. However, the customer response rate has historically been low, so alternative audit procedures have been undertaken. Addition has been made for the current year. Regulation will not be performed. Year end days, the balance is that. And they said describes how the procedures should perform to obtain sufficient in order to trade receivable. So this is the same thing as alternative procedures that we just looked at. Because the auditors have said they are not going to do confirmation. See, the audit team has undertaken a positive trade receivable calculations to confirm year-end balances. However, customer response rate has historically been low. So alternative procedure has to be undertaken. So a decision has been made that for this year, a circularization will not be performed. So imagine in this question, they're asking you for substantive procedures. You are now giving perform circularization as your procedure. It's zero. Everything they want to talk about is alternative procedures. Things like payment after year end to be sure that the money was owed and that amount, check correspondences between the client and their customers just to be sure that there's no disputes. Those are alternative procedures you have to do. Okay. So just the same thing. You see how much they love trade receivable and alternative procedures because everybody knows about confirmation. So they always find a way to not make it relevant in questions. So please you need to learn those alternative procedures. Right. And let's quickly look at cash and bank, then we'll wrap it up here. So the bank and cash figure included in Jasmin financial statement is comprised of a number of bank account balances, overdraft 5.1, current account 0.2, relating to several accounts. The finance director has informed the audit manager that all accounts have been reconciled. Fantastic. The overdraft has increased significantly since. Okay, this is not necessary. It's talking about going concern. Here is about cash and bank. We'll start with this. Describe substantive procedures that you should perform for bank balances. So you need minimum of 5 procedures. So let's form those procedures for cash and bank. Minimum of 5. And that was how we started this class. Send a confirmation letter to the bank to respond with the list of all accounts maintained by the clients and the balance for each account. That's it. One procedure. Perfect. Number two, who's going next?
Obtain the bank reconciliation statements.
Fantastic. What's next? When you obtain bank reconciliation statement, there are a lot of things you have to do with it. So let me say
Receive
this.
transactions.
So
Okay.
obtain bank reconciliation statements and perform the following. Number one, which is our second procedure. agree the that so that you understand what I'm saying. Look at this quickly. You can still see my screen. Bank reconciliation template. Let's just pick one. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we can. Sorry.
Yeah. Look at the template. See where they're starting from. Cash balance as per bank statement. This 300, you need to check it with the bank statement. Now, is it truly 300? That is the procedure I'm writing. We need to check it because they're starting with bank per bank statement. This is a statement, this is a report. But have they transferred the figure on the bank statement correctly to this? That's what we want to check. Yeah. And likewise, this 270, which is the adjusted cash balance, that is the figure that should be in the GL. Is it truly the figure in the GL? That is what the activity I'm talking about is all about. Okay. So I have to show you so that it's not just flying in your head. So you want to agree the balance, the bank statement. Let me write it in full. So this balance per bank statement, remember, is on the reconciliation statement. So agree the balance per bank statement and the reconciliation statement to the bank statement itself. Because the reconciliation statement will just state balance per bank statement. But is it the same as the actual balance on the bank statement? Likewise, you need to agree the balance GL on the reconciliation statement to the actual balance in the GL. Extremely important. Then you now need to test the reconciling items to be sure that they are clearing them promptly. Right? So review the bank reconciliation statements this time around, the ones they prepare after the year end, because we want to see whether those old items have been cleared. To check if old reconciling items have been promptly cleared. Because bank reconciliation is not just about buying out reconciling items, it's about identifying them and clearing them. So if you don't clear them, you're not doing anything. Likewise, you need to find out if they have closed or opened a new bank account and get an approval document. So you need to obtain board minutes because they are the governance body that must approve any closure or opening of bank account. So obtain board minutes or approval to support any closure or new account open. Ladies and gentlemen, that is solid 5 procedures, and I don't think you ever need more than that for anything on cash or bank, even in exams. Excuse me. So The floor is open again for questions. If there is no questions, it's a good place to end it today.